Thursday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing well. You all know I love joy bubbles, and I cannot tell you I had such a huge joy bubble yesterday. I have to say a huge welcome back to Sandra of My Poetic Spirit. She has not made a video in like 2 years. For anybody who has joined the Reborn community in the last 2 years, go check out the channel called My Poetic Spirit. I will put a link down below in the description. Oh, I have missed you, my dear friend. I am so happy to see you back. Anyway, I just had to say that I was super excited yesterday. I, went to upload my tour video. And thank you, everybody, for stopping by to see my tour. And I saw that she had put up a video, and I was like super duper excited. No lie. I actually had to message a couple people and tell them she was back. I was so excited. Anyway, I'm going to quickly change Miss Abigail here. I have a couple more babies left to change, but I really wanted to participate in Shannon's springtime tag, the spring fling tag. So I am going to change little Miss Abigail whilst I answer the questions. And I will put the questions down in the description as well. I am going to put this beautiful dress on that Mary sent us from Ireland. Isn't that so sweet? Oh, Primark. I miss Primark. I was watching Suzanne's video today. She shopped in Sainsbury's. Oh, I miss Sainsbury's. Anyway, enough nostalgia about London. So I'm going to try this on her. I think it'll fit her. It might be a little long, but I think it'll be all right. So anyway, back to the tag. The first question is, what is your favorite thing about spring? Okay, well, there's a couple things, but y'all know I'm a bird person. So when I start hearing the birds and seeing the birds, you have those year-round and winter birds and stuff, but when I start seeing all the little, I love hummingbirds very, very much. Here I haven't seen any yet, but I've seen, those fit her fabulously. I think this is like 0 up to 1 month. We get robin redbreasts here, and I've seen some cardinals and some just little finches and stuff. So I'm curious to see as spring and summer creep along who shows up in our garden. The center of our garden is actually a bird bath, which I was so happy. And the owner of the house already has out some bird feeders and bird houses and stuff. And I told her I was a bird person. Sorry, I'm just reaching over to turn my computer back on so I can see the questions. She said, go ahead and do whatever you want. So I'm happy she's also a bird person. So I love birds and frogs, just anything critter like that I love. And of course flowers. I do love, love, love flowers. I always look for forsythia. That's that yellow flowering bush. When I see forsythia starting to bloom, I know daffodils and lily of the valley and tulips are all around the corner. Oh, I think that fits her very sweetly, Mary. I should have taken her onesie off, but that's okay. It has pink trim. I have some little pink shoes for her. The second question is, what is my favorite spring color? I've never thought about that. Actually, my personal favorite colors are actually very dark. I love red and purple and black. But for spring, I guess lavender, which is a lighter version of purple. I'll say lavender, Shannon. What is your favorite thing to wear in the spring? My favorite thing, and if I could wear year-round, I would. I love long skirts or long dresses, that kind of bohemian look with flip-flops. Oh, if I could live in that all year, ladies, I would. That is my favorite thing to wear. Dresses, skirts, I love. Did I bring a comb? I did. Okay. What is my favorite spring flower is lily of the valley. I love lily of the valley. There's just something so sweet about those tiny little white bells And they're amazing to me because they're so tiny and have so much fragrance. I do love Lily of the Valley. I also love Jack in the Pulpit. You don't see them very often. I used to see them out in a forest I used to like to walk through. But they're not really something you see very often. But Lily of the Valley is my favorite spring flower. Number 5, what is your favorite thing to do as it warms up and spring approaches? Now that I'm living in an area that I can do this, I couldn't do this in Texas, I love opening windows and getting that delicious cross breeze and just having that freshness. You know, it's so much like in fall. In winter, I love opening my window at night to have the crispiness. But I just love that nice, cool spring breeze coming through the house, and especially if somebody in the neighborhood or we've mowed our garden and you have that lovely smell of grass, fresh cut grass. Oh, delicious. Look how sweet she is. I put on the blue headband because I've noticed Suzanne has been putting on blue for autism awareness, and autism is something it is a cause that is near and dear to my heart, and so I wanted to put something blue. I didn't have a blue outfit. I didn't have any blue dresses, and I wanted to definitely dress her in something spring because we're doing the Spring Fling tag, and her little dress has tulips and other little flowers and ladybirds, ladybugs, butterflies. So I just wanted her to look very springy for this tag. So thank you so much, Mary. Look how perfect that fits her. Oh, love it. I hope y'all can see. Let me see what you guys are seeing. Yeah, perfect. Number 6, what is your favorite spring meal, food, or drink? Also perplexing. I don't know if I know I have specific foods I'll only eat in the cold months, but let me think. Water is like my drink all the time. That's my go-to drink. I drink it year-round. And I like to squirt a little lemon in it if I have it available. Favorite food, drink, or meal for spring? I don't know. Let me come back to that one. Number 7, what is your favorite thing to put your reborns in for the spring season? Stuff like this. Beautiful dresses, sleeveless, short sleeves, cool, lovely, lovely, beautiful things. What is my 8? What is your favorite spring fragrance? I don't wear perfumes. I find they're too strong. Even eau de toilette can be strong for me. I pretty much wear essential oils. And I have a few favorites, but they're mixtures. There's one called Zen that I love. I love frankincense, but I don't really wear it as a fragrance. Relief, there's a few that I like the smell of. And then I make, like my face cream, I put geranium in it, which is an essential oil. So my fragrances are essential oils. Number 9, do you spring clean your reborn nursery or your home, or do you just try and clean as you go and maintain it doing a little bit all year? Well, do I even need to touch that one? I am somebody who keeps my house clean all the time. As soon as this video ends, everything that's out, even Abigail will go back in her bed. Everything will be put away where it belongs. I am somebody who needs things to be where they belong. My brain is organized that way, and I find if things are not where they belong, it'll stress me out. Like, I'm not somebody who has to look for things. If you say to me, where is this, and it's a pantry item, I can say it's on the 3rd shelf on the right side in the back. I mean, I know where everything is. And but in terms of cleaning, I do. Now, because we just moved in here and the owners had, this is kind of funny, the owners had professional people clean this house, and I had asked to gain entry a few days early so that I could clean, and the realtor came back and said, well, the homeowner wanted me to let you know that they did pay somebody to shampoo the rugs and clean the house. And so I pointed out to her things like the vents in the kitchen weren't cleaned. And so I unscrewed the vents, and I washed the vent covers, and I vacuumed down inside of the vents, and was surprised that they weren't very dusty, considering she said that had never been done since she'd owned the house. So stuff like that I'm really that stuff I'll typically do as a season change, like a spring clean, a summer clean, a winter clean, a fall clean, or fall then winter. A few times a year I do deep cleaning like that, where I'm going inside of vents and whatever. So yes, I do seasonal cleaning, but I do every day. I clean my house. Certain things, every day has certain things that I do in my house to maintain it being clean. I did watch Katie's video on this, and I had to crack up when she was talking about her OCD has gotten better. I agree. I'm the same way. I used to be way more obsessive than I am now. I still have to live in a very clean, very organized house. I can't stand clutter. I can't stand mess. And again, everything has to be in its place. And then, yes, I do seasonally clean as well. 10, do you decorate for the seasons? Well, you know, I watched Shelly's channel. Hi, Shelly, over at Graphic Unicorn. And when I was a younger girl, honestly, that was one of my inspirations, was to grow up and be that person. I had I'm from a divorced home, and I grew up with friends whose parents were together, and their mother did that. She would decorate her house for each season, very much like Shelly does. And I just used to think, wow, that's what I'm going to do when I grow up. I'm going to have all these bins put away for each of the holidays and seasons, and just pull them out. And I just look at Shelly's videos and think how beautiful that is. But because I'm moved too much at this point, I move, I don't stay stationed in one place very long. And so not so much doing the setting up and taking down, but the having to move all that. I really downsized when we moved here, ladies. I actually had the place in Texas where I typically would take things to. I made several trips to them, but then I just started piling stuff in boxes in the garage, and I called them for a pickup. They brought a truck and picked it all up, ladies, and a lot of stuff went. I also sold a lot of furniture and stuff. So I really downsized when we came here. If I did not collect reborns or do reborning, there would really be no need for this space down here, other than for extra groceries and stuff like that. But I do feel very, very honored and blessed that God provided this home for us, and for this season of my life to have this place to create in. But if I were to have, I had Christmas bins. I think I had 5, and I told myself right before I sorted them, I said, you can keep 2. And I did. I laid everything out and I sorted it down to fit into 2. And so, but if I were to have all that for each holiday and each season, it would overwhelm me with the way my brain works to have that. But I do so love watching Shelly's videos, because really that is like the home I wanted to have. But I can't have, my brain can't live inside of that. It's too much. It's too much stimulation for me. I need things kind of minimal and organized. Not that it's not. It's very beautiful and it is very organized, but it's too much. Like, I can't be inside of it 24 hours a day. But as a child, I really wanted that. But no, I do not do that. But I do think it is very beautiful, and I appreciate the people who do, and the work that goes into it, and the beauty that it does inspire. And it's like living in, like, Where's Waldo? Like, everywhere you look, you see something new and something fabulous. And so I do think it is amazing. And I just don't do it, though. And I have to go back to that food question. My favorite spring meal, food, or drink? Well, water's my drink. I don't drink much else beside water. I occasionally drink cranberry juice or milk, but that's really all the beverages I consume. I love ice cream, but it's not just spring. I can eat ice cream year-round. Cake. I love cake, but that's not spring. This is really hard. I don't really have, winter I could say, soups and chicken pies and all those like winter things, chili. But I've never really had a spring food that I can think of. This is really perplexing to me. I do apologize. I know Katie said salad, but oh, I can't eat salad. It makes me sick. I'm trying to think. I really can't think of anything, so I'll just have to say my favorite drink is water. Well, thank you, Shannon, very much for this very, very fun tag. I have wanted to do it since I saw you post it several weeks ago now, and I'm really happy I finally am able to get back to making videos and doing tags, and I'm just really enjoying my time back with the babies and you ladies, and it just, you know, sometimes life takes over, and when you're moving, and as I said, the way my brain works, I can't stay. I can do anything temporary. I've always said that, and it's very true. I've lived in some really harsh conditions and had some interesting things happen in my life, but if I can mentally mantra to myself that this is temporary, I'm okay. And when I move, I give myself a month max to be in boxes, and I like to be done sooner, but I try to get everything, and I'm not somebody who, I don't like to like just stick things somewhere so they're out of the box. When I unpack, they get put where they're staying. I don't like to shift around. And if you remember a week or so ago, I think did I show you all that table? I think I just said it. I had a table the size of my painting table sitting where I showed you that floor yesterday, right in front of the freezer. I had another folding table there of things that I took out of boxes just so I could get the boxes all flattened. And I left it there till I had the time to put everything where I wanted it to be permanently, because I don't like to, because then my mind creates pictures. So like when like I said before, if you were to ask me where something was, I can tell you exactly where it is. So I can't have a temporary place and then, you know, keep changing things. I have to create that picture of where everything is. So, you know, it's really important to know oneself. So that's how my brain works best. So, and the point of that was, I'm not sure. But anyway, so there's the other babies. Oh, Joy Bubble. That hat, I tell y'all. Let's say hi to little Levi man here. Oh, excuse me, ladies. But I am just, I just put some chicken in the crock pot for dinner, and I am going to go upstairs and do some baking and have some lunch, and then I am going to paint. So have a lovely afternoon, everybody. We do have sun and clear skies today. I'm happy, so I can be baking. So I will be able to do some painting and baking. So have a blessed day. Well, first I'm going to be baking banana bread in the kitchen, but I'm talking about baking outside. That's why the sunny and clear skies, in case you missed the reference. But anyway, that was confusing because I said I was going to go up in the kitchen and bake, and then anyway, the ramblings of Kimberly's brain. All right, everybody, have a very, very blessed rest of your day and stay safe. And if you're where those storms have been, be careful. Been praying for everybody. Have a very, very blessed day. Bye-bye.